Hey everybody, and welcome back to Mother's Craft. Today I will be showing how to breed horses, mules, and their infected counterparts. So, most people would assume that with horses it would probably be like hay bales or hay or stuff like that. But for horses, it's actually golden carrots. And they don't run towards you like the all other animals when you hold their food. They just stay normal. But when it's golden apples, and this one isn't fully grown. And they have to be tamed. So you can't just randomly find a horse and assume that it's gonna eat your apple. You have to tame both of the horses. They have to both be tamed. And then you have to feed them the golden carrot. And then you'll have a little baby horse. And they're kind of just miniature versions or combinations of one of their parents. Or both of their parents. So they're not really stuff that you use if you want to make a horse farm, which most people don't make a horse farm. They just give you leather. And then same with all the other things, all the other animals, you just feed them their food and they will give you, and they will grow up. But with horses, it's kind of funny because you feed it and then it grows a little bit bigger until you can finally ride it. And then it'll become an adult and you can ride it. Next is skeleton horses. Now, skeleton horses, you don't need a saddle. And they jump. They're basically normal horses, but they're weird. Sometimes they can pass through certain blocks. And also when you hit them, they make a weird sound instead of the normal neighing thing. They're weird. Now, zombie horses are useless. You don't want them, they drop rotten flesh. I don't even know how they come into being, because they're really useless. And you don't need a saddle to tame them. You can't tame them, I don't think, because they're useless. You don't need them. They just, every once in a while you'll find a zombie horse. But skeleton horses, they only spawn if a horse gets struck by lightning, so that's pretty cool. Next is donkeys. Donkeys are horses with ears, but they're more stubborn. And you can tame them the same way as horses. You just ride them, and then if they move, you have to have your head aligned with their head. So that's how you tame the donkeys, and you can also put chests on them. So see, you can put a chest on them, but I think you have to do it with a saddle on. And then they can breed with horses, but then when you breed them, oops, didn't mean to hurt you, horsey. It's mad at me. It's not gonna be tameable anymore. Also, horses get really mad if you hit them before they're tamed, and then you can't really tame them that well. So when that happens, you just try to go with the flow and wait it for it to heal or something. Or you can also feed them golden apples. But I don't really see why you would feed them golden apples when you can... It literally gives you bonuses. And then golden carrots you can't eat yourself, so that's probably the best thing that you can do. So then, when it's all calmed down, this horse is happy again. Instead of when you go on it, you can see it's got the horse armor thing in the saddle. And then you feed them both golden carrots. And then you'll get a little mule. Mules have big weird ears like their donkey counterparts. And the same kind of nose thing. But then they're horse everywhere else. They've got the... You can kind of see the animation a little bit. Horses have little tailgates, right back here, and they have little manes, but donkeys don't have that mane as defining. It kinda is there, but not really. And the tails are almost exactly the same to both of their parents. So that is horses, mules, and all these. There's a lot of other things. Zombie horses, skeleton horses, and mules, donkeys, all that stuff. So if you like horses, feeding horses, or riding horses, subscribe to the Brothers Craft.